Hi and welcome to my guide. Today we're going to be completing the Karamja Heart Diary. The quest requirements are Shilo Village, Rune Mysteries, Tai Bwo Wannai Trio and midway through Legends Quest. Next for the skill requirements are 34 woodcutting, 42 ranged, 44 runecrafting, 50 strength, 50 slayer and 50 thieving, 52 mining, 53 agility and having a combat level of at least 100. Items needed, a couple of pure essence, a nature talisman if you're going to be using a fairy ring teleport. If you're going to go through the abyss, then you don't need to have the nature tiara, you can just bring a pickaxe and a edgefill teleport. Next, a couple of raw karambwans to hopefully cook it successfully. Then also an axe, a pickaxe, a lockpick and a machete, any kind of crossbow and a mith grapple, 875 GP and a anti-dragonfire shield. Next, for the recommended items is a friend to kill during the fight pits. Then also some food, armor and weapon and potions to kill the level 360 mage in the fight cave, which is around wave 31. Then to kill one metal dragon in the Brimhaven dungeon and a anti-fire potion. Next you will also need to have a weapon to kill a deathwing, which is combat 83. And for the rest is just some weight reducing armor and 1 or 2 stamina potions should be enough. Next for the teleports is one to the nature altar, which is either A via the abyss, so bring a pickaxe and an edgefill teleport, or B via the fairy ring, and therefore you will need to have a nature tiara or talisman with then your fairy ring access and teleport. Then also one teleportation method to a bank, I will be using a dual ring charge, and then 2 teleports to Brimhaven, I will be using 2 scrolls of redirection. So where I want to complete my first task is here in Shilo Village. Let's go here to the fishing shop, climb up the stairs and get a task from the combat 100 requirement Doradel. Let's get an assignment. Of course, if you already have one currently, you quickly need to skip it and get one task from Doradel. That's quite good. Okay, first task completed. Next, let's enter the Khazari jungle, just like in the Legends quest. Okay, it's been such a fucking long time since I've been in the Khazari jungle, but I should be able to just keep going south here. Why didn't this work last time? What the fuck, man? And now I've been... Okay, what the fuck. Once you're here, we will need to go a bit southwest. And let's go to the pool. Just like in the jungle potion, just like in the Legends quest. Go to that pool. And around this pool we should find some leafy palm trees. Here, just west of that pool. Let's shake it. And we will get some palm leaf on the ground. Let's pick one up. Drop it and then pick it up a couple more times. We need to pick this up 5 times. And pick it up one more time to complete task number 2. Next we will need to kill a umli bird, which is that big red chicken. Alright, so let's take the raw umli, we will need this later. Next, shake the leafy palm tree once again to get another palm leaf and use this on the raw umli. You will get a wrapped umli. We will need to cook this later. Next, let's head northwest to the rocks, just like in the Legends quest. And next we will need to kill a deathwing. If you've already killed one during the Legends quest, then you can skip this part. So here at the rocks, let's search them. And yes, I want to crawl through. Alright, here, let's go northeast. Back to the bookcase, the empty one. Let's search it. Yes, please. Alright, let's go back to the ancient door. And once again, use your lockpick on it. But do not spam to continue. Click to continue. You attempt to pick the lock, and if you fail, click on the floor to negate losing your lockpick. If you successfully do it, then your lockpick should not break. Nice. Alright, smash to bits the boulder and all three of them. Right, let's open the next ancient door, and here you should find some deathwings. Yeah, I'm strong enough. And here, let's kill one deathwing. Should be no problem. Alright, this will complete task number 3. Let's go back through the ancient door, so we will not be getting attacked by these deathwings. And let's now use a mini-game teleport and use the final one, the Tsar fight pit. Already also ask your friend to enter the fight pits. So currently I have my other account set up here in the fight pits. Now I just need to become champion here. So now we just need to wait until the game starts. Nice. It has started. Now we just need to wait for the timer to cool down. Alright, fight. Attack your friend. And because you've become champion, this will be task number 4 completed. Now be sure to return the favor, so be sure to play another game and let your friend become the champion. So once you've become champion and you have returned the favor, pass through the hot vent and let's go following the path east. And let's continue with our tasks. Near the bank, near the gold ores next to the bank, there are some hot vents, some sulfur vents. Let's go to it and let's try to cook a karambwan. If you're only able to cook it poorly, that means that you haven't talked to Tinsei after the completion of Tai Bwo Wannai Trio quest. So be sure to do that before trying to cook it thoroughly. Alright, so once you've cooked it successfully, kinda scared that I would burn all 5 of them, but it is all fine and done. Next, let's also use the wrapped umli on the sulfur vent to try to cook it. And once you've successfully cooked it, let's eat it. And this will complete task number 6. Next, let's go to the bank and let's now prepare to fight and kill one level 360 in the fight caves, which should be around wave 31. Or you could also just come back later if you want to. So, after you've killed the level 360, let's go outside. Okay, once you've climbed the rope, let's go southeast. And now we'll need to go to the shortcut sign here at the little island. Let's equip our mith grapple and our crossbow. And we should, shoot it at that strong tree. Once we've made it to where we have needed to search those trees for the jungle potion quest and the harpy bug swarms, that will be task number 8 completed out of 10. So now let's teleport to the nature altar to create some nature runes. I will be using a fairy ring teleport and a nature tiara. If you've brought a abyss teleport, you can also just go through there, doesn't matter. So let's configure, and here use the code CKR teleport if you're also using in the fairy ring. And then we just need to go east to reach the nature altar. Right, here at the nature altar, let's create some nature runes. And let's now teleport to any bank. I will be using Castle Wars, pretty close. Next, we will need to prepare to fight a metal dragon, which is just bronze, iron or steel. So let's just simply deposit everything. Let's grab some armor and a weapon of the method that how you want to kill that dragon with. Also an antifire potion would be nice. Also a anti-dragonfire shield. To enter the Brimhaven dungeon, 875 GP is needed. And let's also bring 2 Brimhaven teleports. So I will be using 2 scrolls of redirection and 2 house teleports. I'm going to be making them into Brimhaven, both of them. And also we will need to have an axe to pass those trees or roots. And besides from that, we don't really need anything. You could bring some food if you want to, or prayer potions. Be sure that you have enough charges if you're using magic, and that should be it. So let's go to Brimhaven. Right, let's go to the Brimhaven dungeon. And after we have killed that one metal dragon, this will be our final task completed. So right click on Sennibach, pay him 875 GP. Enter the dungeon and let's go to the metal dragons. Alrighty, iron and steel dragons. Doesn't really matter which one you kill. Get not in melee distance. And let's kill one. In before a dragon plate skirt. Nope, but all tasks were completed, so let's go to Brimhaven and let's go to Jackie, who is located in the Brimhaven Agility Arena, to claim our reward. This will be the Karamja Gloves number 3, as well as 1 experience lamp, which grants 10,000 experience in any skill above level 50, access to the underground gem mine and the bank in Shilo village, as well as unlimited teleports to the underground gem mine using the teleport option on these gloves. So let's talk to Jackie the Fruit about the achievement diary. You will get your gloves and your experience lamp. Let's put it on rune crafting. And as you can see, if you activate, you will clap and teleport yourself to this underground mine with a nice bank chest and a lot of gem rocks. Alright, this was my guide how to complete the Karamja Heart Diary. Hopefully it helped. Subscribe, rate and comment. Okay, thanks, bye.